We're mad about Pokemon, and y'all are gonna hear about it. And we're actually not that mad. But we're pretty upset about this whole debacle, and
yeah, like it's just disappointing.
We try to stay positive for the most part on this channel, but this is such like a big thing. We just kind of had to share our opinions on it.
Why?
Yeah, because it's a big issue.
So, for those of y'all that don't know, Pokemon Sword and Shield's coming out in November, and they had this awesome direct, and everyone's like, oh, hell yeah, Pokemon, let's do this. Let's make a hype train video. And we did it, and then we were super excited.
Immediately kicked us in the nuts.
E3 came out a week later. At the treehouse, they were just like, yeah, here's Pokemon, here's this monkey, he's adorable, right? You can't have all 809 Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And everyone just, like, their heart sank.
The dislike ratio
the
was
rage-filled
like,
Twitter
the internet is on fire because of this.
Hashtag bring back National Dex. One of the best hashtags of E3. And it had so much going on for it. Because, like, everyone was talking about this. Everyone would get on the treehouse footage and just flood it with bring back National Dex. It's just such a big issue for us because, like, I understand.
It's a big deal to catch them all.
It's
gotta catch them all.
You've got event Pokemon that you can only get like through one specific event 10 years ago because you went to the right Starbucks and bought a Frappamocha. I mean, what the hell? And now I can't have it because you think it's lame? I don't think it's lame. I probably do.
And okay, so they've said not all Pokemon will be returning. It's only the Pokemon in the Galar Dex, which could be huge, and I think
they only left out Love Disc.
That would be, I'd be fine with that.
808
Screw Love Disc.
Pokemon.
If they cut the kind of dumb ones, it'd be cool, but we know they didn't because Bunnelby's there.
Yeah. Ugh, freaking Bunnelby is there. His dumbass is only there so Scorbunny can kick the crap out of him to prove who's the best bunny, because no one likes Bunnelby. No one likes Diggersby. He's terrible in every asset. God, I hate Bunnelby.
I don't know.
But seriously though, someone did a poll of like, who's your favorite Pokemon?
Yeah, like 52,000 votes.
A bunch of people did it, and literally, well, maybe not literally, but pretty much only, like
four? It's like
4
Gothita,
or 5 were
it was like
selected.
Gothita, Electrike, I can't remember the other two. There were like 4 that weren't selected.
Yeah, and these are people's favorite Pokemon.
Half of those Pokemon that weren't selected evolve into someone's favorite by that poll logic.
And it's just kind of, man, like, I mean, a lot of people have legacy Pokemon. They've carried over as far back as you can go.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you caught your first shiny in Black and White, you can still have that shiny in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and it's just kind of, like, a really, really crappy thing to do that you can't carry it into Sun and Moon.
Now, not only that, don't go to Game Freak and start being a dick and send them death threats.
Don't
tell them how shitty they are.
Don't do the stupid
constructive
stuff.
criticism is one thing, but just don't be an asshole. That's all.
But the thing is,
as gamers, we do have a right to let them know we are upset with something they've done. Like, I mean, you don't have to death threat them, but you can definitely tell them and make your voice heard just through Twitter, whatever platform
you choose. The easiest way is # bring back National Dex. I think that's the easiest way, and the way that's going to get the most attention and traction.
And
I mean, yes, there wasn't a National Dex in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
I don't even think there was an X and Y.
Yeah, but you could bring them in.
Yeah, they were there. They just didn't have a number.
Listed.
It was weird, but
they were all there. And it's just weird that these aren't going to be.
I understand them not being there at launch. That's a lot of Pokemon around in this new graphical style.
It's a lot of Pokemon. It's a lot of, like,
Yeah, you can't.
individual moves to animate for each Pokemon.
You
Well,
can't
that's the
blame the
thing.
Switch graphics on it either. You can't say like we did this so we could improve the graphics in other areas or whatever. Look at them trees, bad.
yeah.
And like the game outside of the wild area, it seems pretty linear. So it's not like you have to do a lot graphically to like have this massive open world like Breath of the friggin' Wild, which runs pretty well on Switch. Got Doom looking okay on Switch. I mean, there's a lot of big games, and I get it. That's not like 900 Pokemon, but what?
Yeah, and I mean,
Just update
Yeah.
it later, and everyone will be fine. If you just like, yeah, we're gonna patch that in later. It'd
my
be
thing
alright.
is so far, like even the battle animations aren't that great. Like they're still just like the stationary movement
Yeah.
of like them sitting
When
there.
I- when
but
I
when they
s-
do tail whip, it's seriously the Pokemon just shifts from side to side like it was on the Game Boy ones, and it's just like if you're not gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want every move animated because holy hell, I don't hate any game company that much to ask that. But like, the biggest one, like, one I can think of was using Toucanon in Sun and Moon doing his Z move. He's a bird, he flies around for the Z move, but his actual stance in the game, he's got his wings tucked in, and it's just this stationary bird zooming through the sky like you're dragging it around in Microsoft Paint. It was not good, and it looks like that's continuing, and it's kind of upsetting because it's the first Pokemon game on Switch. Maybe we just have our expectations way too high, but
I don't think we do.
I expected
Yeah,
more
'cause,
from them.
Like,
I mean,
the thing
it's-
is, we've had 20 years of gotta catch 'em all.
now it's gotta catch some.
Yeah.
Gotta
And
catch them. Gotta catch most
the-
of them. Does
in-
not have the same ring.
And like the thing to me that's kind of a slap in the face to the fans is anybody that has invested in Pokemon Bank, they're gonna be stuck there. Like I don't want my Pokemon stuck in the cloud.
Yeah, I mean they did it out. Then the kind of the worst thing to talk a little more to Aaron's point is they just announced Pokemon Home and showed that you can take and receive from Pokemon Sword and Shield only. But if it's not all of them, what's the point other than having them there and you can trade with other people on Pokemon Home? But like, you know, for example, say Durant is one that doesn't come into the game. You can trade him to your friend in Pokemon Home via the smartphone app, but you can't battle with him in Sun and Moon, and that's just weird. It's
Yeah,
so
and
weird.
Going back to what you said about the legacy Pokemon, like what if you had a Durant that you spent like days trying to get this egg move out of it,
Yeah, that's true.
and it's just gone. Like
It's
you can
gone.
use it in the old game, or if it's stuck in the bank, you can withdraw it into your old game or something. But
so
yeah, this is a lot of wasted effort.
we've spoke our thoughts on it. That's how we feel about it. Now let's talk about what we think the Pokemon Company could do to help the situation.
Patch it in. That's
One,
it.
patch it in. That's the easiest one. They could.
Yeah,
you don't even have to do it day one.
Oh,
Just
no.
say, hey, we're working on the models. They're coming. You'll be able to play with all the Pokemons at some point in the future. Like maybe don't give a date, but roll out content
Yeah,
monthly, which Nintendo was pretty good about doing. I mean,
Like
Splatoon,
if
ARMS, they both did it.
if you just say, hey, we're working on it, that's good enough.
It really
Like-
is because I mean, most people, Pokemon. I mean, it's great fun for the first like 3 months, but they still keep, shiny hunting, playing it after that. A lot of the super Pokemon fans do that, and I mean, if they announce it, like, I mean, as much as I hate it, but as like a games as a service type thing where they roll out, I don't know, let's say 25 new Pokemon a month. Like, that would be definite incentive to keep playing, especially because if they release them into the wild area,
Oh, that would
be a
something.
huge
Yeah.
incentive. So people that don't have a living Pokédex or something like that can go get them. So you don't just have to have them from Pokemon Home and then you plop them in, you're good to go. You can actually go experience it, catch them all.
Yeah, that would be the ideal situation, honestly.
That
'cause-
would okay. I don't want to download Arceus.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
Yeah.
these legendary. I don't like downloading and going to the guy in Pokemon. He's like, "Hey, I've got God in my pocket for you." It's not as fun as catching God.
Especially because they introduced a new mechanic in Sword and Shield that you could easily do for like mystics and legendaries and stuff like that. With raid bosses, like that would be perfect for Arceus.
Honestly.
Like 4 people teamed up against God sounds about right to me.
That's an RPG.
It really is.
Every
That's
90s RPG was
every
like,
Final
hey
Fantasy
guys,
ever.
this is my friend from my village, and there's this girl, and there's this elf or whatever. Let's go kill God. Let's do that in Pokemon.
And, okay, so moving on from the patch idea, another thing I think they could do to kind of just put some water on this fire and help people deal with it is if they just had some form of transparency about it. Like maybe, I mean, we'd be dreaming if they gave us a full list of all the returning Pokemon, but if they said what number of returning Pokemon it would be, like,
Yeah,
oh, we're gonna bring back, 500 of them. That would be pretty good. I mean, still not like
that's
809.
Good start. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
If
a
it's
good
like-
bit
if
and
it's
a
like-
good selection.
If it's like 300, that'll be disappointing.
It really would if it's less
Yeah.
than half.
Yeah, because I can't see them adding much more than 100, maybe 150 new ones. So, yeah, if it's less than 400 or 500, I think it's going to be like real disappointing.
Yeah, I agree. That's another thing they could do, and really, that's pretty much all we can think of that they could do to kind of put out bring back National Dex fire, other than, bringing it back, of course.
Yeah.
But now, let's, have some fun and speculate a little more on a positive note of who we think is safe before we end this video. I think the original 151 is safe as hell. I don't think they are going to touch them, and by, extrapolation or whatever, their evolutions are also safe. So, Scyther, Caesar, safe. Rhydon and fucking Rhyperior, safe. Lickitung and Licky, hella safe, because those are everybody's favorites.
I can't believe either of those were not left off the list. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a safe bet that at least most of the originals are going to be there, because that's a lot of people's favorites.
And keeping kind of with that, with like everybody's favorites from most generations, I kind of think all the starters from every gen will be safe. Because, I mean, it's everybody's first experience with that generation of Pokemon. So those starters hold a lot of weight in a lot of people's hearts and nostalgia and all of that stuff. So I think starters are safe. I also think that Meltan and Melmetal are pretty damn safe because they're the newest Pokemon.
Yeah.
And other than
I would hope so.
Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we haven't experienced them other than in Pokemon Go. And you still have to actually evolve the damn Meltan in Pokemon Go anyways. So if they do come into Sword and Shield, let us do something other than get 400 damn candies with one Meltan box a week. Oh, God. Give us another way to get Melmetal. I hate evolving Meltan.
I still haven't evolved my Meltan because it's such a hassle.
Man. And then you have, the fan favorite Pokemon that we're 90% sure are going to be in it because so many people love them. Like Mimikyu lit the world on fire when it was announced.
Bidoof.
Bidoof better
Bidoof.
be in it so I can Dynamax him.
He's gonna have a god form, like.
Yes. But like, who else is fan favorite? I know Mimikyu is.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
there's
a
a
lot
ton
of
of
people
them.
like Snubbull,
Snubbull,
So he's probably
Tyranitar,
Tyranitar,
Garchomp,
Salamence.
most of the pseudo legendaries,
Yeah, like
high competitive Pokemon. I think they're probably safe.
hopefully all the badass looking ones.
Yeah.
And probably a lot of the cutesy ones. Like, I'm sure a lot of the little plant fairies are going to be coming back because it makes sense for Europe.
Yeah.
And
And also, one we're not that sure about is legendaries because we really don't know anything about the game, so we don't know if you can go through, like, you know, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you could go through so many Ultra Wormholes and catch all the legendaries, or
Yeah.
in Oris, you could go to all the Mirage spots and get past legendaries. If there's, like, random stuff you can do like that in Sword and Shield, great, and that would be a great way to have legendaries return, but other than that, I don't see a Lugia flying around the wild area or anything. So I'm not too hopeful about the legendaries returning, as much as that would suck.
Like, it's weird to say, but I bet you're right. Like, if anything's getting cut, it would probably be legendaries first, just because that's hard to write into it.
Yeah.
And, like, that'd be weird, because, like Scotty was saying earlier, like, I have a Keldeo that I went to GameStop to get, and it's probably stuck in that cartridge right now, forever.
Yeah. But, sadly, that is our first, and hopefully only, Unhyped Train video. Because I mean, I like rant and raving. I don't like just ranting about one thing for an extended period of time, especially when it's Pokemon and it's like so close to my heart, and it just like thoroughly goes against the slogan of the damn franchise. Like, gotta catch them all. Nope, gotta catch a little bit. And that's all we get.
Yeah, like, I'm not overly mad, because it's their game and they're gonna make it however they want. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, I'm still gonna get it.
Yeah, we're still gonna get it.
I didn't cancel my pre-order. A lot of people did. I saw a lot of people doing it.
It's not worth it.
I don't think there's gonna be that many people that don't get it. I mean,
no, it's just
Pokemon. It's gonna sell.
It's a gut reaction. Just I don't like this.
Yeah,
and they're probably gonna get it later.
Pokemon Company might know. You know, all the true fans are just gonna get it regardless, and they're just like, we don't care about y'all's bitching. But hopefully they have hearts, and this will at least help build up some of the like unhype movement towards them, so the Pokemon Company will hear it and they will bring back national decks. That's the point of this video. Hope y'all enjoyed hearing us bitch for this long, and you know,
if you didn't, sorry.
Yeah, if you didn't, sorry, but we want to talk about it and we aren't happy. We're just disappointed. And if y'all have something else you're upset about, or something you think they could do to help the situation, let us know in the comments. If you liked hearing us, like it, subscribe. We got tons more videos like these coming out.
Well, hopefully not like this one.
Yeah, actually not like this. Opposite of this. Good hype coming out. And thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a great day.